It looks like Artie's battery is indeed falling dead. I'm a bit surprised and yet not. I mean, it's a 2013 bike, which means it was built 2012, and I bought it 2014. So for roughly maybe 2 years, it's sitting there on the floor doing nothing, never running. There was a mile on it when I bought it, so this thing had probably never seen a charger before. No doubt the battery's dying. That's a bummer. It means now I gotta get a new one. Although I'm considering talking to the dealership because it's still been a bit less than a year since we bought this. Almost a year, but there's still the 1-year manufacturer warranty. My only concern is they'll start griping. You didn't bring it in for the 500-mile service and pay us $800 to tighten down some bolts and change the oil. So your warranty's void. Whatever. That's what they do. That's what they do. And I'll be out the 70 to $100 to get a new battery. Anyway, I got this badass Sena SMH10, which is great for Bluetooth, for using the phone and listening to music and all that stuff. And I experimented a while back with actually capturing the voice from it, which I actually used in the very first video that I put out. The problem is I'm using an Android to record it, to tap into the Bluetooth stream and record it. And there's apparently some limitation in Android itself that prevents that stream from being any decent quality. It's like phone quality. Off the phone! Off the phone! Jackass! Wow, that's nice. I hate people sometimes. Clearly on her cell phone, right in her hand. And she still didn't even notice me until I got right up there. I'm laying on the horn and everything. Fools. Now if I'd been in a car, that would have hurt. She would have hit me, no problem. Thankfully, Artie is svelte and skinny. She saved my skin again. Thank you, girl. Alright, so before I was so rudely interrupted by a completely clueless driver, I was saying, yeah, so I've got this Sena SMH10 that does an awesome job providing audio for the phone and music and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I actually tried recording with it, but the Android operating system limits Bluetooth recordings to this ridiculously low quality level. I'd like to know if there's a way around it. The thing is, Sena makes a really, they've got a really good product line. The problem I have is that they're a little bit short-sighted. They have an accessory backpack for GoPro that allows the GoPro to receive the Bluetooth stream from the Sena and record it, which is all well and good, but how about the rest of us that don't have a GoPro? I mean, GoPro's not the end-all and be-all of video recording in general, right? Now, there's some folks that have, like the Ghost Drift, even a couple that got like the Sony camera. There's others like myself. I mean, I've got that Ion Air Pro 2. That takes a 2.5 millimeter external mic connection, which is what I'm using now. But how can I record from the Sena in decent quality? Because I know it can do it. I mean, anybody who calls me says it sounds really, really good. But I can't get that from the phone. How do I do that? There's got to be a way to do it without having to break open the Sena unit and solder wires in and all that crap. I don't want to have to do that. Thing's still under warranty, for Pete's sake. So how can I record off that Sena? And there's a couple of apps that'll let me do it, and they do it pretty well. I found one that's mostly reliable, but sometimes it doesn't actually record the file. Like, it sits there, tells you it's recording the whole time, and then when you go back to get to the file, it's just not there. Pain in the ass. But I think it might help for those times where, I'm dealing with high headwinds or something of that sort. So yeah, whenever I'm dealing with heavy winds, like that last video I put out, riding the storm out, dealing with those winds, it was hard to hear. I mean, I actually tried playing around with the closed captioning stuff for YouTube, because I was having a hard time understanding some of the things I was saying when that wind was going, but maybe that won't be an issue for you guys. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I want to know how to improve the quality. I want more options, and I think since I've got this handy dandy Bluetooth microphone dealie already, I should be able to take advantage of it. So Artie's hungry. Time to let her suck on the teat for a bit. That 91, only the good stuff for you. Keep you clean to boot. We're gonna give her the motorcycle equivalent of the meat sweats. Top it off so much that it adds a second F to the fuel gauge. Don't worry about receipt. I know what I'm up to. Look at that. $13.39 to top her off. Please let me make that light. Don't make me sit here again for all these fools. Yes. Yes, indeed. So I was trying to get a little caught up on some of my subs, my YouTube subs, and the one I was watching was talking about speed shifting, or actually he was talking about an add-on for speed shifting, but he spent some time talking about how he does it without the use of the add-on or any of that. And I got to thinking about that, because I don't do it very often, but he talks about using throttle control to get around it, and damn if he ain't right. It works. You don't need the clutch. It always feels like it's doing something bad to the bike though, because it kind of judders a little bit. It might have something to do with my lack of finesse on the throttle. I'm a power kind of guy, so I tend to be a little heavy-handed on that throttle. And I've gotten really used to using that clutch on the downshift. I don't know if I can get away with downshifting without the clutch. It may have to do with... Ooh, see? Yeah. I'm just not quite getting it right. She does it, she just jumps. Is that right? Should it be jumping like that? Maybe I gotta figure out what those RPMs are. Just try and match it. Match the revs. Part of the issue too might be the fact that throttle response isn't quite as quick on this bike as it is on his. Dude, I might have to do some computer work on this puppy. Get that response. You can hear it. So rev takes a moment to come back down. Doesn't quite have that release. I just noticed the HUD on the phone was red, and I also just noticed my blinker was on. How long's that been on? I'm losing it. The phone HUD was saying I was doing 116. I don't feel like I'm doing 116. Artie, you got powers I don't know about. I don't feel like I've gone anywhere. It's pretty fast to be going and not going anywhere. There it is. I'm feeling it now. So near 5,000, you just got to let off that throttle entirely. But I still use the clutch for downshifting. I use it to assist with engine braking a bit, to slow me down. Don't rely entirely on the brakes to slow down. And I worry about that shuddering. If I do it both directions, up and down, it's going to put some undue stress on the chain, maybe the sprockets. I don't know. And unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's hard to get a consensus from anybody. Everybody's got their own opinion about what it does and doesn't do, and is it good or bad. Of course, their answers will be biased entirely on their ability to pay for the repairs too, huh? Mr. Rich Kid with 5 or 6 birds in his garage and say, oh, it's no big deal, I do it all the time. But he won't tell you about all the hours he spends replacing chains. I dislike how long these lights feel. They need to hurry up. Actually, I get stuck behind the pickup with a load of sand. Damn it. Oh boy, here come the sirens. Mess with our day. No, nobody move. Let's waste this light. Why'd you turn off your siren? Is your stop right here? Oh, it is. Something's going on. But I'm not lingering to find out. It's in good hands. The authorities are here. Just as we hit that light. Boom. Let us flee. Zone, dude, not 55. So I guess it's good you had the handicap tag hanging from your mirror. That explains everything, at least. You think you're gonna pass me? Think you're gonna undertake me there? No. Not happening. Get back there, moron. .096 LWX. Did it again. More of these morons just drifting in. F you. Come on. All year to wait for old man. That's the stupid thing. He's not an old man. He's just driving an old man's car. Of course, now he gets over with the left blinker. Ugh, people. They are frustrating the hell out of me sometimes. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing too. Is to actually read out the license plates. People who do stupid things, post that sucker up. I don't care if anybody gets offended about it. You do stupid shit, you deserve to get shamed. You see me not going down there, how about that? Me, whatever. I'm doing all the wrong things here. I'm a bad boy. I hate how I think I see a spot and it turns out to be somebody's shitty little lunchbox in there. Ah. Nice. I'll take that.